The person on your mind, they may not be talking, but well, their energy is. So let's see, where are they emotionally? And if you are in a third party situation, then wait till the end and we will explore the third party situation as well. So, to begin with, let's see what emotional chapter are they living through right now. Six of Cups, overall energy is Three of Cups. Both the cards talk about reconnection. It's about memories, nostalgia, and wanting that comfort or feeling that comfort. See, they're living in a chapter where the past keeps finding them, whether it's a memory, a feeling, or someone they once called home. Their heart keeps revisiting what it still hasn't completely let go. So your memories are really strong here. They keep resurfacing. And deep down, they're craving emotional closeness again. Part of them still believes some connections, they deserve another conversation, another meetup, maybe even another chance. So there is a desire emotionally to reconnect, to reconcile. So see, they're not writing a brand new love story here. They're quietly rereading a chapter they thought was over. Okay, let's see what truth about you keeps finding its way back into their heart. Two of Pentacles, overall energy, Four of Wands. They kept, you know, they did not make you a priority. They kept kind of going back and forth with certain things, people. Um, no matter how busy life gets, your energy still keeps finding their way back into their thoughts. That is also a thing. They've tried to juggle their emotions, but you remain a part of, you know, the whole equation. But they also know that they did not prioritize you when they should have. Four of Wands is where you represent something real, something stable, something worth building towards. Your connection feels different from the rest. The Four of Wands, Six of Cups, both are showing up. One is we call soulmate energy, the other one we call twin flame energy. I don't want to, kind of label these, into twin flame or soulmate. So I would just say that the divine partnership is how they feel. It is how it is different, and that's a truth that's becoming difficult for them to kind of ignore at this point. So the more they try to balance everything else, the more they realize that your connection isn't something they can just simply set aside here. Okay, what emotion do they keep trying to hide from everyone, including themselves? Knight of Swords, overall energy, King of Pentacles. See, Knight of Swords is where they want to rush towards you. This is where they don't want to show how restless they are feeling, how impulsive they are feeling here to reach out to you. They keep telling themselves to move on and stay in control. And beneath that determination is this urgency, the sense of urgency. They can't quite silence. A part of them wants answers, wants movement, and wants the situation to change. There is a lot of restlessness beneath here. King of Pentacles is where on the outside they appear to be very stable, very grounded, like, nothing can touch them kind of energy. They'd rather hide behind strength than admit that this connection has, always mattered to them deeply. See, they're not hiding a lack of feelings here. They're hiding how much self-control it takes to keep those feelings from showing here. Okay. What is that one thing they wish they could say to you but still haven't? The World, overall energy, Fool. World and Fool. See, world is when you complete something, and Fool is a new beginning. Both of them are pointing towards a new beginning. If they want you to know that this connection changed them more than they ever admitted or ever told you. This is also where they feel complete with you. You know, you make them feel whole. Even if a chapter has closed, you still left a permanent mark on their heart, is what they're saying here. And Fool is where a part of them wishes they could say, can we start over? Can we like, uh, you know, take this, take another chance on this? They wonder what this connection could become if both of you are willing to kind of leave the past behind. So if they could say one honest message here, it would be, you changed me, and I still wonder if it's too late for us to begin again. Okay, let's see. When they picture their future, where do you fit into it? Four of Cups, overall energy is King of Wands. See, without you, life is like, I don't know. I mean, it's not fulfilled. It's not fulfilling. It's something is always missing. Um, they wonder if they miss something valuable with you here. Even while looking ahead, there's a part of them that keeps looking back at what is it that could have been. They may have other people, other opportunities around, but they are not fulfilling them here. At the same time, they picture themselves stepping into the future where, um, they take initiative towards you confidently, uh, and in that vision, they want a partner who inspires them, challenges them, who truly matches their energy. They know you have those qualities here. See, you haven't disappeared from their vision of the future. You've become the what if they still can't, completely walk away from. So, yeah. Okay, what is the biggest obstacle standing between their heart and reaching out to you? Let's see. Two of Swords, overall energy, Ace of Swords. There is indecision and a conversation that needs to happen here. The biggest obstacle is, see, we had Two of Pentacles earlier. So I don't know if this could be a third party situation, which is an obstacle here because of which a decision has to be made. It's not lack of feelings here, it's the indecision that this person is sitting in. They keep going back and forth in their mind, afraid that one choice could change everything. Um, and Ace of Swords, this is where they have to speak to you honestly. Some sort of truth needs to come out in order to, you know, uh, take things forward. One conversation can clear everything. Um, and they know that, they can't be, the silence cannot last forever here, so the truth wants to be spoken, but admitting it means that they'll have to face everything they have been trying to avoid so far. So obstacle again is not lack of love or feelings, it's difficult conversation they know they need to have before they can move forward. So this person has been, of course, delaying a decision, a conversation, clarity, which is the obstacle between the two of you. Okay, what is the next move they most likely are going to make towards my viewers? Eight of Swords. Overall energy, Three of Wands. They are stuck in their mind again. This is, it's not that they cannot make the decision or they cannot move forward. It's the limiting belief. See, for a little while longer, they may stay stuck inside their own head, not do anything, overthinking every possibility instead of, kind of coming forward, taking the action. But their next move is likely to be hesitation before it's communication here. But again, the pause is not permanent. Three of Wands is where, you are preparing to kind of take the action here. They'll slowly be shifting from overthinking to looking ahead. And once they feel ready, they'll begin considering how to bridge this distance between the two of you. So their next move isn't likely to be a grand gesture. This is where they stop talking themselves out of reaching to you. So there is some communication that will happen, but they have to get out of this Eight of Swords energy before that. Okay, let's see when they're finally ready to act. What will they do first? Depth, overall energy, Five of Cups. See, I feel this person is regretting their actions, behavior, inactions, communication, something. They will change something here. There is a transformation that Death talks about. So the very first thing is they let go of the version of themselves that kept the connection stuck. There are certain patterns that they are stuck in. So before they reach out, something inside them has to end so they can approach you differently. So that is really important here, I think. And this change is definitely fueled by regret. They'll realize they've spent just way too much time, focusing on what went wrong or what will go wrong or what can go wrong instead of, doing anything about it. So their first move won't be just sending a message. It'll be deciding they're no longer willing to let, you know, the past make decisions for their future. So yeah, let's see what happens next between the two of you over the coming few weeks. 10 of Pentacles, overall energy, Chariot. There is some movement coming here. Chariot is about action. This person comes towards you, takes action. 10 of Pentacles is where, you feel safe. Like energy between you begins moving towards something much more stable than it has been. Instead of feeling temporary or uncertain, the connection starts showing potential for lasting security and safety, a stronger foundation with this 10 of Pentacles and Chariot momentum. The 8 of Swords energy is something that they are coming out of. So after so much waiting and emotional back and forth, someone chooses to move forward instead of staying stuck, bringing this connection out of standstill and into progress. So this feels like some movement happening here. Let's see, what message does Spirit want you to carry with you after this reading? 7 of Swords, overall energy, 4 of Wands. See, 7 of Swords, for some of you, this person may have betrayed your trust. But this is also a card of ignorance or avoidance here. That being said, this person may have done that. Don't ignore those things. So definitely look at their actions when they come back. Don't chase what is running from itself. So if this person is wanting to run away from their own thoughts, their heart, their, the fairness that is needed here, don't chase that. Their actions over assumptions is what you need to remember here. See, anything truly meant for you won't require you to abandon your self-respect to hold on to. So if this person is not willing to bring dignity to the table, don't hold on to hope here. Look at the facts of the whole situation. Your heart is being guided towards, peace and stability with this 4 of Wands. The relationships that genuinely feel like home is what you're being pointed towards. Whether that's with this person or through a new chapter, you're being, led towards something far more secure than uncertainty. So walk away from confusion, not from the hope. The right person, the right connection will never ask you to sacrifice your peace, your self respect, your dignity to earn its love. That's what this is saying. Now, let's see if you are in a third party. We will begin the third party reading from here. So, I'm going to take a different deck here for the third party. So let's see the energies between your person and third party. Let's ask, what are the energies between my viewer's person and the third party at this point? 8 of Pentacles, overall energy is 9 of Swords. See, this connection is functional. People are putting in effort to make it work. I'm not saying that, they're not working towards building things or they're not, but this is very practical energy here. So the connection is more of responsibility than romance. I don't see romance here at all. They're putting time and effort into making things work. This is more like obligation, routine, trying to fix what, already is there, than naturally enjoying each other. 9 of Swords is where beneath the surface, this connection carries a lot of stress, emotional pressure. Someone is overthinking, losing sleep, anxious, worrying about where the relationship is heading, making it difficult for either of them to, feel at ease as such. So energy between them, is it effortless happiness here? It's a connection that's being maintained through effort while carrying out uh, the responsibilities, but it's far more anxious than peaceful. What is keeping them, your person, tied to the third party at this point? The world, overall energy is Ace of Cups. See, there is some emotional history that is there, but at the same time, uh, they are tied to this person with, you know, again, this shared history is what both of them are telling me. Um, or wanting to bring this chapter to a natural conclusion. Like they are not wanting to push anything here. They don't feel ready to walk away until they believe the story is complete. So they feel the story is still, unfinished here. And Ace of Cups, some emotional element cannot be ignored here. Somebody is still hoping for some emotional renewal. Now, I don't know if this is your person or the third party. We will get into that as well. Somebody believes that healing is possible, or you can kind of try again, which makes it hard to let go here. So the connection isn't being held together by obligation alone, is what this tells me. There is some emotional element which is present. So let's see, how does my viewer's person truly feel about the third party beneath everything they're showing on the surface? The moon, overall energy is hermit. See, from your person's side, I don't see the emotional element here. The moon is where they feel like they are the puppet. They have to put on a show and they can't help it. Um, the hermit is where, again, although hermit is an energy of reflection, but if you look at this one, he's scared. Like, I don't know, where am I stuck? Save me kind of energy is what I'm getting here. So, see, their emotions are anything but clear here with this moon. They seem to be moving through uncertainty, mixed feelings, confusion, fear, unanswered questions. That is making it difficult for them to fully trust either the relationship or their own heart at this point. And instead of finding clarity through relationship, they're turning inward. So there is some sort of distance from your person's side for sure. So their feelings are not settled here. They're not straightforward. They are carrying more confusion than certainty with the third party here. Let's see, what are third parties' feelings towards my viewer's person? Nine of Pentacles, overall energy, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups came earlier. So the emotional element is definitely from from the third party side for your person. Nine of Pentacles is where this person does admire this person on your mind here. They see them as someone they value, but they also seem focused on maintaining their own independence. Also, for some of you, this could be that um, this person is also maintaining a little bit of independence here. So, yes, there is genuine emotional openness. They still believe this connection has potential for love, emotional renewal here. But at the same time, they are also keeping some sort of distance here. See, their feelings seem sincere, but they're approaching the connection with, one foot in love and the other firmly planted in their own independence, is how I feel with this. Okay? If nothing changes, where is this third party connection most likely headed over the coming few weeks? Four of Cups, overall energy is Nine of Cups. See, if the current energy continues, this relationship is likely to slip into emotional dissatisfaction here, or some sort of stagnation, because Four of Cups is where you may have all these cups, but you're so bored with it, you're okay to just throw them and spill it all over. This is where one of both people may begin feeling that something important is missing, or it's like a withdrawal energy again. And Nine of Cups is where there's a strong focus on personal fulfillment. Um, See, instead of prioritizing the relationship itself, they both will see, your third party is already in this Nine of Pentacles energy where they are focused on themselves. But if it continues the way it is, then someone may start choosing what genuinely makes them happy. Um, Even if it means creating emotional distance here. So I feel they will move towards emotional detachment if it continues this way. The focus will shift away from maintaining the relationship and towards seeking individual happiness and fulfillment here. Okay, let's see. Um, what is it? What is it that my viewers need to know about this relationship between my viewers person and the third party? King of Swords, overall energy is Six of Cups. See, King of Swords is where this is asking you to look at it with a very logical mindset here. King of Swords doesn't think emotionally. Also, this is saying that biggest truth here is that relationship is being led more by logic than any emotions, which we already saw here. Someone is making decisions with their head, not with their heart here. Creating emotional distance even when the conversations or commitments do continue. At the core, the connection is influenced by past, maybe even children, shared history, unresolved memories. They are playing a much bigger role than what's actually happening in the present here, making it harder for either person to see the relationship for what it is. So, Spirit's message is, don't judge this connection by appearance alone. What keeps them together isn't necessarily overwhelming passion or love here. It's a combination of history, familiarity, practical decisions. Those aren't always enough to sustain a relationship in the long run. I mean, on the surface, you can keep it functional, but you are, even though you are with somebody, you're still alone. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up from this. Okay, if your person, one final question, let's ask. If your person could say one thing to the third party which they have not been able to, what would that be? Ace of Swords, overall energy is Nine of Cups. They would want to speak their truth. Ace of Swords is when you bring clarity to the table here. So they would want to say something very clearly. They would possibly say that there are things that I've been holding back. I can't keep avoiding the truth anymore. I'd rather have one difficult conversation than constantly pretending everything is fine. And Nine of Cups is where I want both of us to be genuinely happy, even if that means making decisions which are not easy. um, I don't want to keep settling for what's comfortable, even if it's not truly fulfilling. So, if they could finally speak without fear, their message won't be about blame. It would be about honesty, clarity, and desire to have this fulfillment emotionally, even if the truth changes the course of the relationship. But this is what they would want to if they could. But I don't know if they have the courage to right now, at least. So that was the reading, guys. I hope this brought you some clarity. Thank you for watching.